Hi, I'm Kelly Dehn. I'm the National Executive Director and co-founder of abuserefuge.org. Subliminal messages are those messages that we receive on such a frequency that we are often unable to see them, hear them, understand them, or identify with them. Anything that is subliminal by nature is hidden, and it's up to the astute observer to maintain their wit and pay attention to the little things. Most of our pains in life, unlike most people believe, do not come from other people, they come from ourselves. We are oftentimes our worst critics, harshest judge, unforgiving friend, tormented soul. We lie to ourselves to accommodate the pain. And last but not least, we create facades and further insulate our pain within us. So basically, we're all being fake. Others may slap your face, speak to you in a terrible manner, or even block you from your heart's desires. Maybe they will even betray you as a friend, a lover, or a coworker. Who knows? All you know is that pain is real, and you tend to think more of that pain than the atrocities and bastions of hurt within yourself. Why is that, you ask? Because it's easier to deflect the pain, blame others, purposefully misunderstand, to have low or no expectations, be spoken to badly, have terrible deeds committed upon you, along with a host of other negative stimuli unto yourself and others. You may feel bad about any or all of those types of negative behavior previously mentioned. However, it is simpler for you to digest that information, allow it to overwhelm you, and then you simply blame others for your problems. And guess what? That pain will always remain within you as an added burden. But that's not the truth. That's merely a facade being created around the pain. Shielding the inner you from taking on that responsibility and that pain, notwithstanding that, it can also be said that remnants of all the pain thus far will always stay with you up until a certain point. So what do you do with it? You bury it on top of your facade of pain protection that you have already built upon yourself. This is a routine every one of us carries out every single day of our lives. Digging holes. What is that all about? If I had to make an analogy of pain as humans suffer, I would venture to say that most of our lives resemble a prairie with a few trees scattered about. And as we go through life, we tend to dig deep holes, and we categorize each hole along the way. We dig a hole of love that later becomes hate. We dig holes for life that later become that of death or loss. We dig other holes of like and love that later become holes of disappointment and self-loathing. We dig holes of dreams that oftentimes become our nightmares. Some of us dig holes of depraved activity that remain holes of degradation and humiliation. We dig holes of godly behavior, and we hurt ourselves and others as if we were demons. We dig holes of art, culture, and learning that later become the prisons of our mind, body, and soul. You see, over the course of our lifetime, we dig many holes, and as those events occur, we properly catalog them into the right holes. What often happens is that those well-fertilized holes take root, and they anchor themselves like the tree of your prairie, and begin to sprout their own trees of doubt, pain, suffering, jealousy, dishonesty, and untrustworthiness. Additionally, you may experience lust, inadequacy, powerlessness, infidelity, sexual depravity, murder, crime, lies, cynicism, and bad fortune. How do I know all of this? Because I too, just like many of you, have my own prairie. And I was even at a point where my holes, trees of extreme pain that actually connected to the roots of the healthier trees in my prairie, ended up permeating throughout every hidden root of my landscape. Here at abuserefuge.org, we uproot those trees, we dig up those holes, we bore them clean, and we begin to replant seeds of hope. We also offer new knowledge of self, refreshed understandings of truth, and seeds of power, while trust and fidelity to self are strewn about your prairie, as well as along your landscape. Most of us take our pain with us as if it's a badge of honor. You hear people telling stories of how bad they've had it just to have another come along and be one-upped by the next tragic pain. Dreams are not real, only if you don't believe them. However, if you've ever dreamt to be rid of your pain, then you must first believe that your dreams of the eventual release of pain could become a reality. We are not here to cure you. More appropriately, we are here to center you onto a path of a fresh start and to teach you to understand that the pains of your past should act as a barometer and a vanguard for the joys of your future. It is said that however far away we find ourselves below our expectations in life, that when we finally see our way above those expectations, we are oftentimes catapulted well beyond our dreams. So what do we do next, you ask? We fill in your holes with our prairies with fresh and healthy soil, seeded with our happiness, content, and progress. I hope that my analogies and explanations made sense to some of you. To others, you might want to view this video just one more time. Now, I don't profess to have all of the answers, but this one made a great deal of sense to me in my life, and I have now made it a lifelong mission to bring the same kind of clarity, renewed confidence, joy, and hope to the lives of many others. If you look throughout your surroundings with an objective eye, you will oftentimes find that you do have a way out towards a better life. And the only thing that you are lacking is how to get that mission accomplished. Let us teach you how to put your life back on the path towards what you always dreamt your inner self could become. And be sure to subscribe, like, and share our videos, and don't forget to donate. Donations are what give us the ability to carry out our mission of breathing life into those who need it. Go to abuserefuge.org and learn about how you can get involved through volunteering and view other videos in this series. Visit our blog and weigh in your options on these and many other issues as they are most welcomed. I'm Kelly Dehn, National Executive Director and co-founder of abuserefuge.org.